Good afternoon, everyone. So, as we have seen the functional, non-functional requirements algorithm used in this project, now we will see that how we map the users or the actors with our use cases. Okay, so we have our faculty, student, mentor, administrator, and communication manager as our actors. Now, what are the use cases of faculty? So, a faculty can create a proposal, he can submit his grades, or the third thing is he can set the project timeline. Okay. Second is a student. So, student can view the assignments, he can manage the profiles, submit his preferences, provide feedback, and then submit appeal. Now, here the manage profile part is very important because once a student will enter his profile, then only we have an algorithm that will run and that will see that is his skills and his interest are matched with the required project in which he has to be allocated. Okay. One more thing is there that we can see something known as provide feedback. Now, what is this provide feedback? Actually, let's say the project is being done. Now the student want to communicate that how his project is, what are the problems or merits, demerits that he found out. So he will communicate it through a communication module. The third thing is submission of an appeal. Now, what is the submission of an appeal? That is, if a student want to submit some issue or some problem related to the project, then he can submit it. The second is this mentor part. So a mentor will do the evaluation of a project and then he will also track the project progress. This is a very common scenario in our university system, such that a faculty is always assigned, but moreoverly a project is managed by a mentor. The mentor guides the student and he'll see that if the project is in the right path or not, and then he will evaluate the project, but the final submission and the final grading will be done by the faculty only. The third actor that we have is administrator. So administrator generate reports. Now this flow is very important to understand. Once student submits the preference, then the submit preference will be seen here, and then the Hungarian algorithm will work. Okay. The teaming of the students will be done, and then the project will be allocated. Okay, after the project is allocated, then the mentors will be assigned, and then only the reports will be generated. This flow is considering the core part of what we are doing. This flow is very important to understand. Second is he will manage the skill taxonomy. Now, what is this skill taxonomy? Actually, there are different skills and students who possess different skills. Okay, there will be mentors who possess different skills. Now, there will be a lot of data as we are making this system for all over all the departments and all the faculties of our college. That's why it is very important to manage them and to keep them in a certain order, such that the matching of those doesn't create an issue. That's why skill management of taxonomy is needed. Third thing is manage deadlines. Let's say that we made a project and now we need to submit it, like the faculty will submit project. Okay, then he will give the grades. So now he want to submit those project. Okay, then it is very needed that is the project has failed the deadline or is it under the deadline. So this will manage that if it is under the deadline, then he will submit the project. Otherwise he'll send a message that no, we can't submit the project as you have failed the deadline. Third thing is review appeals. Okay, now this review appeal and submit appeal has a bi-directional relation with extend and include, which means that if an appeal is submitted, then it doesn't need to be reviewed. Okay, it is not necessary to be reviewed, but if it is reviewed, then it is necessary to be submitted. Third thing is that he will manage the users, he will manage the faculty, students, and mentor different users. Then he will also back up the data. He will manage all that data part. That is our systems part, but we have assigned it to administrator, which is holistically our system part too. Now, the other module that we have is our communication module. Now, communication module has message inquiries, send announcement, and send reminders. What this module is actually working? Actually, communication between student, faculty, and mentor is very important. Let's say that a project is assigned to a student by faculty, and then a mentor is assigned. So all of them should get a message that okay, I am assigned to this team, I am assigned to this project, I have to mentor this project. And faculty should also get the message, okay, so this mentor is this student is under this mentor and they are doing this work. Okay, and if a deadline fails, then a faculty should also get a message that yes, this student has failed to submit the project, so if he wants, then he can take an offline project of his. Or secondly, students should also get a message that this deadline is closing. Okay, so he will the announcement will be sent to them. And third thing is reminders will be sent to students that yeah, you haven't submitted the project, so this is a warning that you need to submit it under the proposed deadline, otherwise your project will not be taken. And for all these functionalities, there is important thing that is login or register. Okay, as we know that in our college environment, it is necessary that without login or register we can't take a project, as we can't let anyone to enter our system, because in college everything has to be internalized. No external person should view the details or details or the information of our student, faculty, or anyone. So this is the whole diagram. I hope that everyone has understand this flow, and now I would like to call the other person for explaining the class diagram.